Hey, what's up, you guys? It is me. I'm back with another video. Um, I have to say, this week was just absolutely amazing. There were three beautiful setups. I did trade every day this week. Two of the trades were break-even trades. Um, one of the trades, the market just was ready to turn around, and I kind of knew that. I knew it was the end of the trend. I knew that it was a retracement versus a full reversal. Um, so I didn't risk money. I put my stop loss right at break even once I went into profit. The next trade, um, I simply got out and I didn't re-enter because the volume was so low. Even though it played out beautifully, the volume was just so low. So um, yeah, I didn't want to take a risk on it. But this week was absolutely amazing. And I'm going to go over the three setups I took this week. All right, let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so this is the first trade I took of the week, and it was a beautiful trade. I saw where the market was bullish, and it looks like it wasn't a there wasn't a reversal, but this was simply a retracement. And so we did get a demand set up right here, and all we just needed to do was wait for price to come back into this area. Also, I was also looking at um, I was wanting this 13 EMA to cross over this 50 EMA, which is the ideal perfect alignment. And so when you get that, you know for sure that momentum, everything is all in sync. And so price is likely to go higher, and it makes for a higher probability setup. All we're going to do now is just wait for price to come back into this area. Okay, you guys, so we did get a zone tap, and so we did get an EMA cross. However, I'm not going to take a trade on this candle. I actually take a trade on the next candle. Another thing is that the break of structure is perfect. There was a clear break of structure. However, the pullback was not as deep, and that's the only thing that I questioned. However, the higher time frame shows that uh, this is likely to take off, and so that's the reason why I took the setup. So I'm gonna go in for my one-to-one as usual. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how this played out. And hopefully, another easy trade, easy day. So here is the setup I took on Tuesday, and it was my last trade on gold. I did take this trade a little earlier than 9 o'clock because I saw where there were two demand setups that were created, and price was headed back to that those zones, and so I just wanted to be involved and didn't want to. I just wanted to take it. I saw where price was already bullish and the EMAs were aligned perfectly. And if we got the right reaction, I definitely was going to get in on it. So I will show you guys how it played out. What we do now is just wait for price to come back to our zone. All right, guys, so price definitely came back into our zone and it rejected perfectly. Um, I didn't jump in immediately because I needed price to break above that 13 EMA. Also, there was a 1 minute demand that price needed to fill before there was real confirmation that it was going to continue upward. And this candle was so huge. So I just cut my stop in half. So I placed my stop at the body of the candle. I didn't take in all that wick. And I'll show you guys how it played out. And it played out beautifully. Played out beautifully. Easy trade, easy day. Okay, you guys, so this is the last full setup I took for the week. That didn't break even. So I don't trade NQ. For some reason, I was looking at NQ because I saw where everything was just looking beautiful. Um, all the inmates were aligned and it was trending. And I saw where there was a setup had just won, and I saw in that setup that another setup was created, and I went ahead and marked it up, and we already had a break of structure right here, and so I just wanted to see price come back into this area, and I'll show you guys uh, how it played out. Okay, you guys, so price definitely tapped our zone, and I'll show you guys how it played out, and just like that, another easy trade. And it for some reason it was given so many setups on this day, but I only trade one setup a day. So I will not trade NQ anymore. I'm only gonna stick to go throughout the rest of this challenge. So you guys, so these were my trades I took for the week. I'm excited for next week and just want to see how it goes. So come back next week. If you want to follow me day by day, I do post on Instagram. It's TJ Hunter Trades. Look me up and you'll see my trade recaps daily um, on there. All right, till next time. See you guys.